Welcome. There was a little bit of lag at the beginning of the stream. I was trying to, I don't know. I think it's looking better now. I think we're all good to go. I'm really excited for the stream today. We're going to be going over the trades. We're going to be going over the stimulus. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. We're also going to be going over the technicals on the market, specific trades. And then we're going to be having Christian and Guy and Hat from the Discord, two great technical analysts in the Discord. They're going to be joining us. Let me move the camera over a bit. They're going to be joining us in about 15 minutes. So they're going to be joining the call. We're going to be able to talk and stuff. So I think we're good. Doesn't look laggy on my other screen. I'm watching the stream myself. But yeah, thank you for coming out to the stream. Hit that like button if you support what I'm doing. You're looking at the trades right now. There's not much else to say. None of the trades are down. Literally, if you would have followed any of these 18 trades, except for Pfizer and Rocket, if you would have followed the other 16, you'd be in profit. For these two, Pfizer's literally at the entry. It hasn't moved in like 3 weeks. I don't even know at this point if I want to keep it on the list. It just doesn't do anything. And then Rocket, I put 0%, but I'm going to be completely honest, it's down 0.20%. So I really apologize. The worst trade is down not even 1%, not even half of 1%. I apologize for the 0.20% on the Rocket trade. I'm going to round it up to even, okay? I wanted this to look good. And it's a 0.20%. Give it to me, all right? Give it. Look at all the other trades, all right? Space, 33% profit. XPEV, 18% profit. eBay, 10% profit. Goose, 15%. Moderna, 14%. APA, 11%. NCLH, 10%. All of the travel ones I pretty much called. I talked about them on stream. I literally showed the travel stocks. I'm looking at like 6 of them. Every single one of them was up today. American Airlines, Delta, Southwest, Spirit, Norwegian Cruises, Carnival Cruises, United Airlines, all of them were up today. I've been calling the travel sector, so we're going to see what happens. So we absolutely crushed it this week in the market. I was looking at the testimonials, like in our Discord, people can share their profits. I'm talking, someone just shared a 4K profit. Somebody just shared a 40% in the past month. Another person, 4% this week, 147% in the past month. And these are all like account portfolio gains, 18% in the past week. 10% today, 66% in the past week, 40% in the past week. These are real numbers from people in the Discord. I'm not even joking. You can join the Discord and look at it. Like it's real. Why would I lie about this? I don't have a reason to lie about it. Yeah, Mason, that rocket loss might take away all of this. I might have to go broke, stop streaming. That 0.20% really messed me up. Yeah. That might be the end of it all, that one Rocket trade, that 0.20 loss. But actually, somehow I'm in profit on my calls on Rocket by like 5%. But yeah, I mean, the trades, I hope you're enjoying it. If you want to send me a tip, if you want to buy some merchandise, I mean, this is one of the best days to do it, but like regardless, that's only if you want to. I put everything out for free. All of my main content will always be free, from the course to the trades to the streams, always for free. And that probably sounds super confusing. Why am I putting out all this for free? To help other people learn. So that's like the coverage of the trades today. Absolutely insane. Hit that like button. I think the lag's completely gone now. I think we look good. Hopefully the audio is fine. It looks all right. But yeah, we got to talk about the stimulus. So right, like literally a minute after the futures closed, they announced like Biden's stimulus plans or whatever. Direct payments of $1,400 to most Americans, which is on top of the $600 payments. Increasing the federal unemployment benefit for $400 per week, increasing the federal minimum wage to $15 per hour. That's something that really interests me. And I'm not the best person on policy. Again, I'm 18 years old. I'm not the best person to ask about policy, but I don't know, that sounds a little bit, I don't know how that's going to affect the market, because these companies, a lot of them already have like the minimum salaries per hour. or wages per hour at 15 from what I've heard in the Discord. I've been asking people, but I don't know. I don't know if that's going to affect the market. Some people talk about inflation because companies will have to raise their prices for the higher wages. We'll see. Extending the eviction, something. 350 billion in state and local government aid, 170 billion for schools, 50 billion towards COVID testing. That's pretty interesting. 20 billion towards a national vaccine program in partnership with states. That's pretty interesting as well. And then making the child tax credit fully refundable for the year and increasing the credit to $3,000 per child. So that was what was in the stimulus. Futures they're down a little bit. Pretty okay. I seen you posted 17%. Yeah, great job, William. Awesome job to everybody. And yeah, if you want to join the Discord, see the testimonials, see my trades the second I put them out. Like literally, I don't even put them on Twitter first. Whenever I make a new trade, the first place I put it in, like literally a second after I post it, right to the Discord in the Trade Alerts channel. A great trade that I put like really early in the Discord that took off right away was OPTT. Like literally you had like a 5-minute window to get into that trade before it started moving, and it went up like 3% like a minute after I posted that one. And then yeah, if you want to send me a tip, if you want to buy some merch, it'll pop up on the screen. You just click on the pinned comment in the chat or the first link in the description. You can send me a tip here. You can buy any of this beautiful merchandise. And yeah, join the Discord, please. There's a giveaway in the Discord right now. If you join the Discord, you can see the giveaway. And then yeah, let's get to the charts real quick. In 10 minutes, we're gonna have Christian and Guy and Hat join us. So let's just do some chart coverage, and then we're gonna have them join the call in about 10 minutes. All right, so now we are looking at futures down about 0.25%. Today the S&P, I think the high of the day on the S&P was 38.23, and right now futures are at 37.82. So the S&P has fallen since like the high of the day to now on the futures. Bitcoin again. If you follow me on Twitter, if you're in the Discord, when it was literally touching 30K, I said look for a reversal here. It went up 34% after that. Right now it's up like 32%. There you go. Hopefully you saw that. I don't know what else to say. Just insane. Like literally, and I think this is my best week for calls. Like what? Like what? For free? I don't know if anybody else put out these many calls for free with this much consistency this week. And that's not throwing shade. There's other people that have outperformed me in previous weeks. But this week, I don't think there is anybody else who has provided these many trades for free. I'm just being honest. That's not even an ego. Look at the numbers, right? And if somebody else said, that's great for them. Congratulations, for sure. But hopefully you're enjoying that. Yeah, I'm just trying to see what was like the big winners. NCLH, I posted that trade not last night, but the night before last night when I was going over my whole entire travel thesis on why I think it's super bullish. I expected this to take a month. It's already up. The trade itself is up 10%, I believe. Yep, it's up 10%. So this was 2 days ago. Trade's already up 10%. There you go. Another big one. Goose was up 5%. That trade is now up like 14%, 15%. Moderna was up 5%. That trade's now up 14%. I mean, Space obviously gapped up, hit the long-term target for 33% profit. DYAI actually did something. It didn't do anything for like the first 3 days of the trade. Today it went up. Now it's up almost 4%. Just, I mean, that's the best I can do. Hopefully you're enjoying it. I mean, you saw the trade sheet. Super hyped about that. But keep hitting that like button. I'm not asking for $1. If you want to support me, you can tip me or buy merch. But the best way to support me is just sharing what I do. Tweet it out. Put it on Instagram. Tell your dog. Tell your neighbor. Tell your goldfish. That's all I ask. But yeah, crazy day in terms of, so we got 9 minutes until I'm going to be joining the call. But in terms of like the market and stuff, I talked about this in my Power Hour stream earlier. Steven says 90% of Champion Vibes trades are long term, then they pop that week. Yeah, that's, I mean, I'm putting them as long term because I'm looking at like the daily. So usually the daily takes a while to play out. Like NCLH, it went up 10%. I didn't think, all right, so I already have that there. It went up 10% in 2 days, and this was a long-term trade. I was looking for it to move maybe like 2% a day on like that good days, right? And it just went up 10% in 2. Like, I don't know. I was looking at the daily mainly, and it just moved. What was the other long-term one? Can't remember. Was it Goose? That one also, I think that might have been a long-term. Might have been a mid-term trade. Regardless, they're crushing it. I mean, for the people just joining in, none of the trades are down. The worst trade this week out of the 18 trades is down 0.20%. That is Rocket. Everything else is up, and then Pfizer's like literally at the entry. There you go. These are real trades. There's proof of all of them, literally. You can find them on the website, freetradingmovement.com. You can find the timestamps on these trades. There you go. Like, I'm so happy. I had a good day today. It was pretty good. Yesterday, the trades were also crushing yesterday, but I was trading horribly yesterday, and I just overtraded. I day traded with too much of a position. I was being stupid yesterday. I was even selling things way too early. I don't know what I was doing yesterday, but much better day today. Very consistent profits. Yeah, I want to talk about the market before I hop into the call. Obviously, you have the stimulus. We're going to see how that affects things tomorrow and in the coming weeks. We have a lot going on politically with the presidency, with just literally everything from bills to sectors to whatever it is. Just so much going on politically. So keep watching the news. And you know that obviously can help out the market. But the one thing I am noticing on multiple different variables that I look for to read the market on technicals, if we look at the S&P 500, it is at the top of this upsloping channel. It's at a resistance, and there's a daily classic bullish divergence. And you might be saying, who cares about bearish divergence on an index? Well, let's go back in time. There was hidden bearish divergence right here on the S&P. At this top, there was hidden bearish divergence, and the S&P went down almost 10%, which means the market really took a hit, and most things fell like over 10%. So that's what happened last time. There was a different type of bearish divergence on the S&P. And then on the same side, the UVXY, it's at the same level it was. It's at 10. That was the level it was at right before the COVID crash, and it went to 145. When this goes up, typically that means the market's not doing well. And then the DXY one, yeah, and this is not really my chart. There's hundreds of people noticing this on the dollar index, but it isn't a falling wedge. Again, I don't know how much this matters because you're looking at the fundamentals of the dollar. They are printing money, inflation, just so many different things affecting the dollar. So I don't know, but the chart is but against the dollar. And there you go. But I think that's a pretty good coverage of today. We have five left until Guy and Had and Christian are going to be joining the call. We got 40 people in here. Let's go. But let's not go because we only have 17 likes. That means if I do my math correctly, 23 of you have not hit that like button. Can you hit the like button for this? I'm not asking you to pay me $1. If you made profit on these trades, click a button on your screen. That's what I'm asking you to do. I'm not charging $1, okay? Just hit that like button if you support what I'm doing. It helps to grow the stream, honestly. The algorithms and stuff, you get it. Yeah, if you do want to send me a tip, whatever it is, pin comment in the chat. Microphone is staticky. Oh gosh. Let's see. Microphone is staticky. Let's see. It sounds good to me. Is it better now? All right, what about now? Y'all scaring me. Come on, is it good? I can switch my mic to my MacBook mic, but I prefer like the actual mic. I don't know why it does this sometimes. All right, it's better now. If it happens again, I can just change that, I guess. It's not consistent. All right, if it happens one more, I'm gonna let it go for now. If it happens again, let me know and I'll change my mic. Let's go, Cheddar Freeze. Let me actually just put down my microphone level. Maybe that's why. Cheddar Freeze with the mouse pad. Congrats, champ. Love the movement to help others. All about that. Let's go, Cheddar Freeze. Getting the FTM mouse pad. I'm using it literally right now. It's great. It's not super big, but it does the job. And I like the actual quality of it and like how it looks great to me. So there you go. Tip not working with Chrome and Firefox. You gotta be joking me. I hate when this happens. Let's see. See, we got technical difficulties. Come on a day like this, really. It looks to be fine with Chrome. I'm trying it right now. It looks fine to me. Yeah, it does. The tip looks fine to me. I'm using Chrome right now. I just tried to tip myself. I didn't actually click the pay now button, but it took me to the page where I can pay. So that looks fine to me. Hopefully, I really hate on all days I have technical difficulties. Really today, on a day like this, come on, come on. Hopefully everything's fine. It might just be for you. I don't know. We'll see. But I think things are good. If the mic starts being weird again, just let me know, and I'm gonna change my mic to my laptop mic, which is pretty good too. But we got 2 minutes left until we join the call with Christian and Guy and Hat. What else do I want to talk about in 2 minutes? Manage your risk. How am I managing my risk? That's probably a good question. All right, let me try something else. I'm gonna restart my audio. All right. Is it better now? I just like restarted my whole entire audio thing. I hope that's better now. External headphones. We got 1 minute, 2 minutes until we join the call. All right, I think it should be. That might be loud though. All right, I'm gonna leave it at that. If it's really bad, let me know, and I'll just switch over to my laptop mic. Let's put down the actual volume. All right. What was I going to talk about? Oh yeah, how am I managing my risk during the market right now? So what I did today is I actually didn't sell any positions because I'm not I'm not putting out stocks that are up 300% in the last month. That's not what I do. I put out stocks that are in ranges, right? These stocks are in ranges at the lows on the price, right? Or they're either in an uptrend, but they made like a correction. They made a dip to buy. And then, like literally these stocks are at their lows of price showing potential reversal signals. I'm not buying things that are up 300%, just in the past month. Because if the market does take a hit, and I'm not calling that, I have no clue what's going to happen. I've said that multiple times. I don't care what happens. I'm ready for anything. But if it does happen, these types of stocks, they are going to go down, but they're not going to pull as violently as the others. And it'll be much easier to stop out of those trades than the thing just running through and not hitting your stop limit or putting a stop market order in it, and it throws like $3 under the stop market price. You know what I'm saying? Weird things happen on days like that. So that's why I'm putting these trades out that are in ranges. Other than that, I didn't sell any positions today. Actually, the trades couldn't even tell that the market fell 0.5% at the end of the day. Literally, the trades were going up. My account went up at the end of the day when the market was falling. And then aside from that, the only thing I did to go against the market, and again, the only reason I went a little bit against the market is because of the technicals, but I'm very, very lightly against the market in terms of hedging because of the stimulus. So I'm not going too deep on that. I'd rather just take a few losses and stop out than try and go against the market in such a bull run until there's a major correction. So literally all I did was I bought literally a few UVXY calls. That's literally all I did. And if I lose all my money on those, I don't care at all. It's like the smallest position ever. Just because if something insane happens, they'll just help me recover some losses. That's all I did. I'm not freaking out. I'm ready for anything. And if tomorrow really just is weird, I might just go cash for the weekend. I don't care. I already made a lot of gains in the last year. So yeah, there we go. It is now 9:31. I'm going to be joining the Discord. Let's turn off the Spotify music. So I'm going to be joining the Discord. We're going to be talking to Guy and Hat and Steve. No, we're going to be talking to Guy and Hat and Christian. And these two people have provided so much for the Discord. Please give them a round of applause wherever you are. I don't know. Give them a round of applause. I'm about to join the call with them. They've provided so much in terms of charts, in terms of just answering people's questions in the Discord. And they are two people that really have improved so much in terms of technicals. And I'm really proud of how far they've come. So let's get some vibes in the chat for them. I'm joining the call right now. While I'm joining the call, hit that like button. I want to get to 30 likes. Let's go. We got 3 people on the stream tonight. All right, let me join up real quick. There's probably going to be some sort of technical difficulties, but we'll go with it. Hello? Can you hear me? All right, we shall see. Let me make sure my audio is okay. Yeah, what's up, man? I'm just trying to... Yup. Why is it... All right, give me 1 second because it's not picking you both up. What if I try this? All right, talk. No, this is an issue. So I can hear you, but the stream can't hear you. Yeah, give me 1 second. Let me try and fix this up. I knew there was going to be technical difficulties going into this. Great. I think I'm going to try and just restart my audio interface again. This might be an issue. Yep. All right, let's see if it works now. It might just be super staticky. That happens sometimes. All right. External headphones. Oh, let me just reconnect here. Disabled. EQ. All right, talk again. There's no way. I was hyping everybody up. All right. Why is it not picking it up? I really apologize for this. Let's see. I'm trying to just check all my settings, see if I can find a fix. All right, talk now.
Hello.
There we go. I fixed it. All right, stream can hear you both now.
Thank you.
Let me put down the volume.
There
Might
we
be a
go.
little bit loud. Talk, both of you.
Hello.
At the same time.
Perfect. I was just making sure your audio levels are good. We got it. I fixed it. How are you both doing today?
Amazing.
Good day in the
great week.
market.
All right.
Yeah, so
yeah.
I just want to have you both in the stream. We could, people request stickers in chat. We can kind of talk about them together. We can talk about our plans moving forward. So I just kind of want to start off by saying, like, we could probably just do one by one. Guy and half first, and then Christian. What are your thoughts on the market? Let's say for the next 2 weeks.
I mean, if you want to go all Mitch Ray, flip a coin, that's your answer. I mean, it's really hard. Who knows what's going to happen, how the market's really going to digest this massive package. I mean, it could in the short term send things higher, but I mean, a lot of this is going to hurt the bottom line of big business in certain ways in the long term. So who knows?
Yep. Christian?
Yeah, I'm the same way. I'll probably just play it safe a little bit. I've been carrying a little bit extra cash on me than I normally would, and I mean, there's no clue. I mean, aftermarket, I was looking at my stocks, and they're up, but then again, that's aftermarket. I mean,
Yeah,
this could
aftermarket
readjust.
was pretty
There's no
insane
telling.
today. There was a lot of volume, a lot of things just flying. There was that one trade.
Yeah,
What was it?
INFN.
OPTT that went up like 3%. Like right as soon as the Biden plans came out, that went up right away. But yeah, it's just so weird to try and judge what's next in the market, even technical wise, but also like obviously fundamental wise. So it's just weird. Like some people are playing it cash. I've been talking to some people on Twitter, just playing it cash. I've just been playing it like I'm only playing the stocks that are in ranges and I have stops on all of them. And then I have like a very little hedge on the UVXY. I think just either cash or just a small hedge is probably the best way to go about it, unless this just insane bull market continues, which is why I also still have those stock positions so I can make money off of those. But yeah.
I do think tomorrow will be green, personally.
The futures right now. Let's check. I mean, it doesn't really
I-
matter. They're down 1/5%. They can be up 1% by the morning, obviously. But
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, my only question is like, do you think the 2K stimulus, well, the 1,400 on top of the 600, the $1,400 stimulus now, I think that was already priced in throughout like last week rallying?
It's a possibility. I mean, I can't tell you for sure.
Yeah, it's
but
just
which obviously you knew that. But
Yeah.
I think a big thing will be a lot of the stuff Biden wants. Well, he does have Democratic power, I guess. I was gonna say a lot of it probably won't get passed, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see, really.
Are you guys into I know you're both, I think what's it called? Guy and Hat, I know you're in EVs, but are you both playing like EVs, clean energy, weed stocks for the Biden win?
Gosh, I don't know. Let me even.
I don't know. I feel like I
Right
trade too
now.
short term to be doing it, like
Yeah.
going into things long term. I put some money into Kern, into Sandal today, SNDL.
Yeah.
And they ran after hours.
How much? Like a good amount?
I mean, Kern looks like they ran 9% after hours, and SNDL looks like 6-7% after hours, 6.5.
Kern's got a little bit of bearish divergence, but I don't know if that matters fundamentally. And then SNDL, actually, I prefer SNDL a little bit in terms of the chart. Doesn't look too bad to me. Yeah, I'm just, I guess, frustrated. I had Tilray at what, $6, and right now Tilray, what it was, oh gosh, the last time I looked at it, it was $12. It's
What is it
18.50.
now? Jeez.
It went up
Oh my God.
23%. I had this at $6. Oh no. I took
That's
this,
how I feel with Mara.
wow, I took this funny little trade, a nice little 40% profit, thinking I was the man. Little did I know it was
Hey,
going to go to
profit's
18.
profit.
Yeah, I mean, but like 40% could have
Uh,
been 200%. That's
mhm.
crazy. I mean, it's just so
I
many
hate it.
things.
I hate it when that happens.
Like even what was it? What's this new one? Lucid CCIV. Like I missed out on that. Like it's just so hard to try and catch every single thing. Like everybody's missing out on something every single day. It's just what a wild market. Like honestly. Somebody asked if we could look at big commerce. Christian, I think you were talking about like, bearish divergence potentially. I do see it on the
Yeah,
1 hour.
I think it was the 1 hour I was talking about. I said 4 hour. You were right though. The 4 hour.
Yeah,
It's
I
not.
mean it's possible. If it can never get back. I mean the target already, that would be like halfway to the target if it got to 75, but like
Mhm.
regardless, until the MACD starts waning towards red, I think it's fine. And the daily MACD looks really, really good. Just confirmed classic
Yeah,
bullish
I'm still
divergence.
in on it. Actually, I didn't get in on it until this morning, so I'm actually down on that one. But the back
Hmm.
test
Oh
brought it
my
up a good
gosh.
amount. I think I'm down like 5%. It's nothing major.
Yeah, the back test really just was a great opportunity for me. My options were up like 18% by the end of the day just buying them on the back test. Even alerted the Discord and everything too.
Mm-hmm. NCLH though, you see that after hours? That's up.
NCLH? Really?
You see, what is it up? It's up 1.10%.
Oh, let's go. That mean is it over
Mm-hmm.
2683?
2671. I don't think that's right. Is that right?
Yeah, that's what I have.
No.
I
Okay.
mean, if it can break that 2683, yeesh. I mean, I have calls in it. I haven't sold a single contract. I'm already up like 70 or
Yeah,
80%.
I haven't either.
And those are
I'm
dated.
up, I think 140.
Yeah, you have
If
shorter term ones, I
it
think,
goes, it
right?
goes.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
I think 22nd.
Of
I
this
had
month.
I
Go ahead, Annette.
yeah, last night or yesterday, I bought some options, just some lotto options. And for those that don't know, lotto options are basically short dated options that basically have a really low price with a low chance of going up. But I got some lottos in both American Airlines and CLH, and they both
Oh
went
my,
up 300%.
oh my gosh. I'm
Crazy.
having fun with my little 70%, but I have options dated for like the end of February, like right around earnings. Because I want to sell right
Yeah, I
before
have two
earnings.
26 options too for NCLH.
Yeah, so I'm honestly just holding those. Like I feel pretty confident on them. The daily MACD hasn't even crossed over yet. It just needs to break 2683, and I think it flies. But again, it is still trying to break that level. So maybe I will level out a little bit tomorrow if it can't break it. Um,
Mhm.
but yeah, I mean, I'm just bullish on travel long term until it doesn't look as good as it does right now. But for
Oh,
now, it
for
looks
sure. I
great.
bought some like June United Airlines calls.
Yeah, my UAL calls are also up a lot. AAL calls. I actually took profits on those today just because they were up like the most. They were up like 200 something percent. But those were like the shortest term ones I had because earnings are soon for them. Yeah, earnings
Yeah,
are 28th. Go
my
ahead.
UAL June calls are like I bought them yesterday and they're already up like almost 40%, which is unreal.
Yeah, that's how I feel about my February ones. It's like if it's art for my NCLH Feb ones, they're already up 70% and it's almost in the money. But like, I mean, if it just continues going up till then, like that 70%, I have no clue what it could be at. Because nobody was thinking about
And
travel on Monday, and it looks
no,
so
not
good.
at all.
I think we just got in like literally at the right time on travel. Braden says lotto calls in space went 1700%. Wow, congratulations on that. But everybody in the chat, if you want us to take a look at something,
That's
you don't
crazy.
have 2 eyes right now. You have 6 eyes tonight that can look at the chart for you. So if you really want us to look at something in the chat, give us a reasoning as to why you do. Drop it in the chat. We'll try to take a look at as many as possible. Again, if you want to send a tip, you want to buy some merch, that's the pinned comment in the chat, the first link in the description. But other than that, are there any stocks that either of you are looking at that you think have good potential right now?
You got one guy in hex? I got one. It's not.
What do you say?
What was that?
I was saying, do you got one guy in hex? I got one. If not,
I was trying to find some feverishly last night during the stream, and I couldn't find
so was I.
anything.
It was like that other day, like
I
2
have
weeks ago. Do you
a
remember?
bunch of my trades that I posted, they're
Mhm.
all up, except for, let me see if I can find it. I think it's like, is it not on my watch list anymore? It's like HPP. One sec. So I'd originally posted it and I got stopped out, and then it's kind of, I think it got back. Yeah, it's HPP. It got back up above the 200-day moving average, and I think it still could potentially offer an entry.
Is that Hudson?
Hudson Pack.
Yeah.
PTY,
R says, can you explain lotto calls again? Just really cheap calls with an expiration that's really close, which have like a low chance of profit, but if they do go up, they can make you a lot of percent. R.
Yeah. Like, for example, my American Airlines calls were 3 cents and it went up to 12. So
Wow. Yeah, I got AAL calls like 10 cents, and then I think right now, or when I sold them, they were at like 55 or something today.
That's how Goose was for me.
But I was
those
averaging
lottos are
up.
super risky because, like, if it goes down at all, it basically goes to 1 cent, which is basically zero.
Yeah.
But you don't lose a lot of money. That's the great thing about them.
As long as you don't put a lot in, yeah.
That's true. That's true. Depends on it. Definitely
my
manage
gosh.
your risk.
My first
Don't go all
option,
in on a lot of
I've talked
risk.
about this like in one-on-one calls, and I only really talk about it because I don't want people making the same mistake as me. My first option, I lost a fifth of my account, 20% of my account on my first ever option like 3 months ago. That was obviously the worst trade I've ever taken, but yeah, I got literally a lotto call
Very
with
similar.
like a regular size position because I didn't really understand the risk management and options. So like the amount of money I put into a normal swing trade is what I put into that literally lotto call. It was on CODX and I just got destroyed overnight. But I had a great week after that, so it was fine. But yeah, please don't make that mistake, everybody.
No, yeah. When I first started trading, was in Wall Street Bets, and I was really into options. I made like 12K from $1,000 off of an AMD call, and I'm like, oh, I know what I'm doing now. So then I was just buying them left and right, and I lost everything.
Yeah. If you're starting
like
off with
2 days.
options, just like what I usually recommend is literally do one contract options until you kind of got it down for the people in the chat. HPP looks great. This is honestly trade worthy. I'll probably let you go ahead and post it, Guy and Hat. But
I
hidden
mean,
bullish
I posted it
divergence.
like I
Oh,
posted it
okay.
like a week ago,
Oh, okay, great.
but it stopped me out.
But it's like up
So
since then a lot, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I
And
mean, I
it's
still
got
think it looks good.
I think it has, let's see. What did I make here? Deep crab. Yeah, it's got a deep crab too.
Yeah. I think it looks good. I think the risk management is pretty clear. Just like just a little bit under that 2482 support, the previous resistance. I just wait for a little bit of pullback. If the divergence holds up, this is something I think looks great. I'm gonna keep on my watch list. What do you guys think about Clover?
I love it. If you're talking about business wise.
I mean both.
I have some in my raw.
Nice. I don't have any right now. I traded it earlier this week when it was falling. I tried to catch it, was not able to, took like a 4% loss. And then right now, it kind of was weird today, right? It was heading down towards that major support area at 1317, like the only major support on the chart, which is also, you were talking about it, Christian, the golden retrace is right there as well. Like literally at that to the cent. Yeah, and just bounced randomly. I don't know if it falls again tomorrow, it's like 1317, I'm in. As long as like at least you get like one waning momentum on the MACD or something. But I don't know. Right now it's just technically it's under support. I just don't know. But again, like as I've been saying on this chart, I don't know if the technicals really matter on such a new hype IPO, regardless of what's happening to the price. But if it does get to 1317, I'm very fine with buying there and cost averaging if I need to. But a lot of people are bullish on the company itself. I just don't know. Healthcare has been very, very weird lately. I mean, Moderna played out great. Did you guys get in that one?
I actually didn't. I was in PFE. I chose the wrong one.
Oh gosh, man.
Yeah, it sucked.
Were you in that one, Guy in Hat?
I played it, I think, for like 2 days at one
Oh,
point
okay.
and made a little bit and got out. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this one took a hold because it had like a fake out like 3 times in a row. I just kept on holding, and then I ended up selling like 126 like yesterday or something. But Pfizer, I put out, I don't know where I put it out, but I think I just said it on stream, like, I've donated so much to the Pfizer Foundation and Time Decay. Like,
I donated a
gosh,
good amount myself.
I try to play those options like 4 different times. Like, I would buy them, stop out, buy them, stop. Like, I don't know. I'm done for now. The amount of money I paid in Time Decay to them. Like, I would just lose like 5% just because the price didn't do anything. What else we got here? Fisker, what do you guys think about in the short term?
I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I love Fisker, but I don't know how much their price can go up with the vehicles being so far out.
Yeah, I mean, definitely agree with that. I mean, there is other companies like, what is it? It's not like an EV company, but they're doing LiDAR. How do you pronounce it? The new trade today. What was it? Should be right. Oh,
Fisker?
Laser.
No, Laser. That's
Yeah,
right.
they
Laser.
also don't have their product, I think, on the roads until 2022. I think it's going to be weird to trade them until then. I think honestly, it's going to be a lot technical based until then. I don't think it's really going to be fundamental based until they have products out.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
but what was that? What else was I gonna say? But you got to remember what I do really like about the companies who are waiting the extra 2 years to put out EV products and stuff is they're going to be launching probably right around when EVs are really getting like hot in terms of not the stock market but like actual consumers. Because like maybe not even 5% of cars on the road today are EVs. I'm talking about like just like Teslas. But like within the next decade, I think we're going to see maybe probably half of the cars on the road be EVs. I don't know about probably, but a good amount, much higher amount. So I think releasing it at the right time is big. Travis says Henrik speaking in conference with Magna tomorrow. Interesting to see that. I'm waiting for a pullback on the Magna stock. I want to add that to my Roth. They're doing some good things there with BMW, Toyota. But yeah, everybody drop some tickers in the chat. I've looked at Big Commerce and Clover for y'all. If you want me to see anything else, or if you want all 3 of us to see anything else, let us know.
I got a good one if you
Yeah,
want to take a
go
look at it. HRL. It's Hormel Foods. It looks like it bear flagged twice, and it's gone down, and it's trickled down after a second one.
That a
The
major support right now.
divergence look good, and the divergence look really good on it.
Yeah. I mean, daily needs to develop more. Let's take a look at the 4-hour. 4-hour looks
The
great.
daily, yeah. The daily
4-hour
for sure.
divergence is very
Yeah, but
nice.
you're starting to go lower on the daily.
Oh, let me check that out. Daily looks okay. I see one waning wick on my chart on the daily.
Yeah, it's just one. It's
Yeah.
just one.
But yeah, you want to see that develop more. Hopefully the 4-hour.
Sign.
Yeah, hopefully I like when the 4-hour can help out, the daily develop more.
100%.
Not much of a pattern.
No, the pattern's weird. The chart's a little weird. It looks
Yeah.
very volatile at certain moments.
Don't know too much about this company. Thing is, if it breaks this support, go ahead.
It's just saying they make chili.
Chili,
That's all
really?
They make all typs of stuff. Spam's a big
Oh,
one that they
okay.
make. And their earnings aren't bad either.
It's trying to hang on to this $44 support. It's like 3 cents under, whatever. Next support, if this breaks, is 42.35. Just looking back in history, so I think it's better as like a longer term one, just because the support range is like pretty deep. Not pretty deep, but let me just see the actual amount. Between 42.35 support and this current support is like a 4% support range. So like you'd have to be probably buying in with a smaller position and then cost averaging if it breaks this support. Because like your stop would have to be like 7% down from here. Otherwise, you could just get stopped and it could bounce. But yeah, it definitely has potential if it does start seeing some demand. This is one of the stocks where like I'd probably just wait to see the life come in before entering it. But yeah. DM desktop metal. A lot of people have been talking about desktop metal on social media. I think they do like 3D printing or something.
Yeah, I did hear about this one, I think.
There's not much to work with on the chart, I don't think.
Yeah, I mean, it had a major double bottom. But other than that,
it's kind of weird.
Sorry, I sneezed. Other than the double bottom, yeah, I don't know. I don't think technicals matter here. It's facing this like previous support as a resistance. There's like a support here on like in 2016. There was a support at 23. That's your resistance. If it breaks, you're probably gonna see like
Oh, geez, that
26.
is 2016.
Yeah, even like one little wick in beginning of 2016. So previous support as a resistance. If this breaks, you're probably gonna see 26. Otherwise, if it can't break this, probably gonna go back down to 22. So coin flip there.
The chart is nuts.
This one?
Yeah, like shoots straight up way over there,
Yeah.
and then
That's one of
bounces
the
around straight
that
down,
ascent
and then
was
goes
so
straight
steep.
down again.
Man, I don't know. This would be like emotional trading right here. I don't know how you could like hold this. That would be weird. Pen, I don't is it still around 100? Yeah, it's over 100 now. Wow. I mean this thing's gone. It broke the range and then it mooned. I mean it's been mooning since what, like $4 or $7 or something, under $10. Your support on pen is 97.55. No bearish divergence on the 4-hour. Daily is possible, but it's not developing yet. Yeah, I don't know. You could probably just use Fibonacci targets. Your resistance, the 1618, you're at the 1272 kind of. The 1618 would be like 110, 111.50. So that's probably your next target. And then support 97.55. BlackBerry. Why is everybody talking about BlackBerry stock in the last month? I mean,
My
it's gone
gosh.
BlackBerry's
crazy.
actually done some interesting stuff. If
The
I'm not mistaken.
if we looked at this last week, the chart was amazing.
I saw how it was breaking that supply line. Not even like last week. It was breaking the supply line in November. If you see like there's like this, you can probably just look at my stream or whatever, but there was this really long-term supply line. It broke that and then it mooned. But I get the technical aspect of it. There was like hidden bullish divergence and stuff. Broke over the 200-day. Just yeah. Whoa, give me a second. Steven, $35 donation. I'll DM tomorrow to set up second one-on-one. Thanks for doing this. Appreciate the support, Steven. And I look forward to the one-on-one. The first one was great. So thank you again very much for the 35. Have a good one. On BlackBerry, I just don't know what they're doing like as a company. Like who's using a BlackBerry right now? Are they in
They're
other
not in
things?
phones anymore.
What are they doing?
Yeah.
Any clue?
If I'm not mistaken, they're in technical. They're building, I want to say, hold on, let me do a quick Google search. They're doing something with cars and the interface for somebody.
Kind of the same lines along like Nokia. Nokia doesn't do phones anymore. They
Yeah.
do 5G.
Yeah. I mean, this thing got crushed, so I guess it's nice to see some life in it. Big resistance at 945, and then support level at 862. Just using previous support resistances. So yeah, that's your resistance and support. What else we got here? Was DM a SPAC? I have no clue, Shane. Probably could do a quick Google search on that. EV or something in Cartex is Mason. Easy says, what are you guys thinking of the hydrogen use? I have not heard any hydrogen use. BOXL, we can take a look at that.
Like add a resistance, but I don't see much edge on the oscillators.
On BOXL?
Yeah.
Yeah, it actually had like a, not really inverse head and shoulders, maybe like a triple bottom or something with like a higher low on the third bottom. Broke this like mini supply line. No divergence on the daily. Yeah, nothing really on the MACD. You actually did have hidden bullish divergence, but that's already been playing out. On this one, your support is probably 198, which you're just above. You have a little high at like 210, which is what you're trying to break. If it does break 210 and it holds above it, I have no clue where it could go. It's just like, I mean, it could go crazy. That's all I'm gonna say if it can really break above 210. But support 198. If you fall under that, take caution. What else? They're doing sensor data, vehicle software. All right, that makes a lot of sense.
Cybersecurity software.
BlackBerry?
Yeah, they're strictly focused on that. This says last year BlackBerry booked 0 revenue from physical goods.
I
it's
think
completely transitioned.
I think in the Biden, whatever it was, not report, but his plans, he said he's going to be putting $9 billion, if I read it correctly and if I'm memorizing correctly, $9 billion into cybersecurity funding. Which is, I mean, I guess that could help BlackBerry, but I don't know if it's going to be out to private companies. Somebody fact check me on that, please. I just somehow tried to memorize that. That might be completely wrong.
This day and age, we need more cybersecurity.
Yeah, I mean, I get that. I just feel like, and I'm not trying to talk politically here, but like investing more into clean energy, EV, cybersecurity, I think are just the future. So
Yep.
I agree with Biden on that. I don't want to go political on the stream, but again, these things affect the market, so we have to talk about them. Penn got downgraded to a sell today. I mean, I feel like people have been trying to sell Penn or short Penn all year. Same thing with Tesla. We'll see what happens with that. I mean, I don't have a position in Penn. I kind of just let those flyers fly. I don't short them. I don't buy them. I just make my trades. That's how I make my money. NNOX. We could take a look at that. And again, Guy and Christian, if you got to go sleep or whatever it is, just whenever you have to go, feel free to.
I work from home tomorrow. Woo.
Really? Is it like every Friday or just like a one-day thing?
Yeah, every Friday I work from home.
Nice. So you gotta do some trading, I hear.
I'll be in meetings all day and just in Zoom, and I don't have to participate. So yeah.
Okay. NNOX, I have no clue, no divergence. It broke the supply line and now it's running you. I don't even know where this line is from. Yeah, I have no clue. Honestly, resistance is just going to be this orange box right there. If ever break above that high 60 range, probably go much higher, but I don't really see anything indicating that move. And then your support's at 42. So this could literally go up a lot, could go down a lot, just in the middle of a support and resistance. What is XP? Are we requesting that lately? XP. Oh,
did you put that out as a trade?
Oh my gosh!
You put the trade out on that. What do you mean? What is
XP? All right, let's talk about XP. I know. All right, I actually did a lot of research on them today. I just couldn't memorize the ticker, I guess. So the chart looks good. Sure. You don't have divergence. No, I really did. I'm gonna remind everybody how I did. Okay. The chart looks good.
What is it?
They're just like a technology services company based on what TradingView says. But here, all right, this is what I did look at. The earnings, good. Literally, all of their earnings have been good that I'm seeing. Beats on all earnings, and if you look at all of their earnings, moves up after that. And then aside from that, you're not really close to earnings, but I don't know, even like before earnings, it's weird. The one thing that is a little bit weird is like right around earnings, they're very, very volatile, and then they move up after. So this one just had, I mean, not just, but it had earnings in November. So I don't know. It's just kind of in the middle of two earnings. I think the chart looks great. I really did look at their website, and I kind of liked it. I just also don't remember it. Remember, I'm looking at hundreds of takers a day. But whenever I put out a trade, I always just go on Google, look at their website, and also just click on news. Like, remember, William, I'm not smoking. Well, Christian, remember the one ticker you sent me today? I did like that little quick patch on that one.
Gosh, what was it called? Mime, I think.
Yeah, that was also really a cybersecurity one, right?
Something like that. They got hacked though. I'm pretty sure
Mime. The chart looks pretty good on Mime, everybody. Christian never put this trade out. I never put this trade out. Whatever, you get the point. Because the chart looked great, and it's at the support with divergence over the 200. But I did I do look up things on Google, not too hard, and I went to the news. Yeah, and like literally every single thing. Why it's dumping right now is because this is literally a cybersecurity company, and they got hacked. So that's
that's so bad.
Ironic.
That's not good.
That's just I can understand why it went from $60 to $45. So I don't know. Maybe it just bounces here because of the technicals. Maybe it just continues to dump because of the news. So just laying back. I lay back on ones like that, honestly. The only one that had bad news on it that I did put out was CBAT, but that's because I was reading the short report and it seemed extremely biased and lucrative, if that's the right word to use. And there was a whole entire institution shorting CBAT. I didn't care. We outperformed that institution, and that was a 42% trade. Were either of you in on that one, or was it too risky?
Which one?
CBAT.
I feel like I was.
It was like an insanely good looking chart with the falling wedge out of support with divergence, and I put like a super tight stop loss limit just in case it just continued falling, and it ended up doing 42% in like one day, like literally the day after I posted the trade.
I wasn't in on that.
It was crazy. And it went back down to the entry, and then it went back up again. It was crazy. The entry was 5, so it went to 7 in like a day or 2 days. Steven says, I already follow Guy in Hat. What's Christian's Twitter? Christian, what's your Twitter?
Christian G0508, 0508, but I don't ever post anything on Twitter. Like if I'm putting out a trade, it'll be on Discord.
Yeah, you'd rather just
you can
look out
follow
for
me
him on
on
the
there.
Discord, right? I can just drop your Christian G.
I probably should start doing it.
Yeah, grow that
Christian
Twitter.
G05.
And remember, everybody, I also put this in like the rules today. But anybody who I make like, a technical analyst or an options analyst in the Discord, and anybody who I have on the stream, for them as well, never financial advice. We're all just giving our opinions. So just a disclaimer if you want to be weird. Tilray, I know Tilray's been on fire. Don't remind me of it, John. Chegg. I use Chegg. Don't have to tell my college.
Chegg got me through physics.
Yeah, Chegg got me through math last semester. Chegg broke 89, which was like a double top at one point. It broke that, and then it just ran. It didn't really back test. It actually fell back under on the back test. There was even some mini hidden bullish divergence on the 4 hour before this move up. It could create bearish divergence on the daily, but probably too early to call. I have no clue on Chegg. I mean, you could use Fibonacci from the previous swing high to swing low, and it's at the 1618 right now. And 100 is also a psychological resistance, so I guess make or break area, but that's not like a super strong thesis because there's no actual resistance there. But that's Chegg.
4 hour could create a bearish divergence too.
What'd you say?
I said 4 hour could create bearish divergence too, it looks like.
If that MACD starts winning, I'd probably take some caution on Chegg, but I think they're making a lot of money. Just from personal experience. Bank earnings reports tomorrow. Yeah, it's like, dude, I mean, the next 3 weeks, this is why I'm really just managing my risk, like more than I ever usually do. Like, I think today is the lowest amount of money I've had in options in the last month. Like, I took a lot of profits on options this morning. But the next 2 months, you have obviously a lot of political stuff, some weird stuff going on the S&P chart, the dollar chart, the volatility chart. Then you also have earnings. We're going to see how Q4 did. It's Q4 earnings that are going to come out in like this month, right? Q4 earnings.
Wouldn't it be Isn't it Q1?
Because wouldn't it be too early for Q1 earnings to come out in January?
Oh, yeah, I'm dumb. Never mind. Q4. Yep,
yeah,
sorry.
It just gets a little bit confusing when you try to say it when you're in a call. But yeah, so Q4 earnings are pretty much coming out on most stocks within the next month or so. Not most, but do your research on which stock has earnings. And go ahead.
I want to give some options advice for those that don't know how to do options. Earnings season is coming up. Do not buy short dated options and hold them through earnings. The IV will be high before earnings, and then after earnings, they will tank. So even if the stock goes up, your options will go down.
Yeah, I don't even play common shares through earnings. If earnings are like 99% of the time, unless I literally love a company, I don't play earnings at all. Kind of like work my way around them. But what I was going to say? Yeah, so for everybody, like if the implied volatility on an option is up, that means like it's kind of obvious that something crazy is about to happen, whether good or bad. So even if that good thing does happen, you could probably not make profit and even lose money, even if the price goes up during earnings. It's just super weird. It's literally gambling trying to do that, honestly. So yeah, take caution with that. SABR for resistance. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say I follow if you follow Hugh Henney on Twitter, and they have a podcast, but he talks about he doesn't like to buy any options that have a higher IV than 125%, and so I've been kind of following that just because if it's super high, you have a big chance to go down.
My limit is like 85%. I won't buy if it's higher than that. But yeah, that also makes sense. SABR did just break the 1150 resistance, and looking at the chart, there's like no resistance until like $14. So that's great, but just remember, it already is up a lot. It was just $6, so you could get it pulled back down to 1150. Who requested this? Travis. It could keep going parabolic. This is just, again, this is not really my strong suit, straight lines up and stuff like that. But yeah, those are your levels: 1150 support, 1484 resistance. It literally is that. And you also have like a mini gap fill right here, like 14, right under 1484.
Is this Saber?
Yeah, Saber. I just
Like
really
the
don't
Office
know.
Saber?
You have options in them?
No, I said, is this like the Office Saber? I don't know if you've
Saber
watched The
Corp,
Office
tech
before.
services, packaged softwares.
Like, is it a paper company?
I don't think so. They might have turned into a tech. I don't know.
I don't know. Oh, never mind,
WWR.
technology. Yeah.
I've been seeing WWR everywhere on Twitter. Down 3% today. And again, this is not an official trade for those of you looking at this. This was just like some education on how to manage your risk on something like this. Again, it is out of support, certainly. But other than this level, there's not much. There's no pattern. There's no divergence from what I remember. MACD doesn't look terrible, but it doesn't look great. So really all you're playing on WWR is this 481 support level in the short term. And yeah, there's not much else I can do aside from that. Oh, Travis says it's travel tech. Interesting. On Saber.
Well, there's a company called Saber that is it's on the TV show The Office. I didn't
Yeah.
know if
I
it
mean,
was
it's a fake company.
well, is it a fake ass company? I thought there's something that's real off The Office. I couldn't
Is
remember if
it?
it was Saber or not.
Wow, this Saber,
I
I
could
don't
be
know if
wrong.
this is Saber Corporation, but that was founded in 1960. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, looks like it is. Really old company, 10K employees, 4 billion revenue in 2019. It's a big company. But okay, let's move on from that. Any other charts you guys see that you like? Did I put that wrong, Travis? Y'all looking at anything else?
I wish.
No, I'm
Like,
not. I'm
it's
probably
just
honestly
mhm.
like tomorrow. I might sell most of my positions. I'm not gonna lie because it's gonna be a long weekend. I don't know what will develop.
Yeah, I'm honestly gonna, if I'm up big on positions, I'm probably gonna be selling them tomorrow. Yeah, so I'm looking at this Saber. It says they're a AI next generation tech created for the travel. You are definitely correct on that, Travis. Apologies. Looks interesting. Again, stock not too much of an edge in my opinion for how I trade. What else was I gonna say? It's just so weird because whenever I feel like whenever the market fundamentally is confusing is when the stock TA also gets confusing. If that makes sense. Like the last 3 weeks have been, remember the amount of things we found that have hidden bullish divergence at support levels? Like that's been the trend for the last like 3 weeks and it's worked out great. But now it's just like at this point, we're like all these things like in the middle of ranges without divergence. So tomorrow probably just going to be playing cash for them. Not playing cash for the most part. I don't really have that much cash in my account right now, actually. But tomorrow I'm probably going to be moving over into cash at an okay amount. I'm not panicking or anything. I'm just, until there's a better read on things. That's what I'm be doing. What else?
So someone requested MPA. Looks weird though. I think that might be a SPOC though.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Yeah, not much we can do on this. You have a looks like there's a gap to 1335. Hitting bullish divergence on the daily, but again, neither of those things probably matter if I'm being honest with such a new SPAC. What else? I don't know. It's just like whenever, and I always say this a lot, like unless things are coming to you, you never have to try and force things, right? In terms of trades. So like whenever trades are not coming my way, I just cash. That's how I do it. I don't really try and spend 3 hours a day looking for that one stock when it's just super hard to find it. I really think that technicals represent the psychology, and if there's not a lot of things looking bullish, in specific stocks, probably just don't touch them until things turn around. But I do believe that the trades are doing great, and they look great. I think that the one industry, yeah, the travel, that's really my answer for everybody asking me things. I just like travel. Not even for this week, even though it's crushing it today, but just for the next couple of months, I like travel quite a bit. And of course, there are fundamental things that could mess that thesis up. But if those things come around, I'll put out the warnings on them. And we're already in profit on the travel trades. John says thoughts on BTC related stocks. mRNA. It's not Moderna.
That's
mRNA. Moderna. Yeah, it is
That's
Moderna.
Mara. Is it Moderna?
I think you meant
Yeah.
to say Mara. Riot, BTCS. I haven't looked at BTCS or BTSC. I've been looking at GBTC.
Yeah,
That's the
Mara.
one I've looked at. Grayscale. We could look at Mara, I guess, but that's probably again not going to be much of an edge, and it depends on Bitcoin for the most part. It's not 100% correlated, but heavy correlation. I don't like how Mara had this down sloping
A
MACD on the
share
4 hour.
dilution. Don't
They
they
have
have a
share
share
dilution?
dilution?
Not
If
sure
I'm not
about that.
mistaken. Is it a share dilution or a split or something? I know somebody wasn't happy about it.
Yeah, not too sure. Thing on Mars, you're 20% away from the next support. So if Bitcoin dumps, this could also easily fall at least 20%. And then next resistance, pretty hard to tell. Maybe around like 31. I just see a support there from 2013. And that's about it. I don't know. It's just straight line up. It could be a straight line down, or it could just continue being a straight line up. And there's a big dependence on Bitcoin here. And Bitcoin also right now is a 50-50 at the level it's at. So just so like the fundamentals. Go ahead.
My big thing with like Bitcoin stocks is you have to hold them through the weekend. You can't sell them, can't buy them, and Bitcoin's still gonna move. So if Bitcoin tanks on the weekend, you're gonna be screwed.
Yeah. Mara did an offering at 20, says Meg Helinen. That's how you spell it. What's up, Borge? How you doing? All right, guys, we need 4 more likes to hit 40 likes, so hit that like button. If you want to send me a tip, you want to buy merch, hit the pin comment in the chat. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and join the Discord. There's a giveaway going on right now, and Guy is actually in the lead right now.
Let's go.
But I just by a little bit. I think you're in the lead by like 4 or 5 invites. RVP. Everybody's been asking about RVP as well. RVP and RMO. RVP, it's at this support, this upsloping support, ascending broadening wedge kind of if you really zoom out. Either it holds the support and it could probably go to 1356 very easily to test that, or it falls under this upsloping support and your next horizontal kind of looks like around 970-ish, maybe like 960 in that area. You do have like a short-term support at right here at 1053. So that is RVP. But yeah, I feel like that covers quite a bit. How long have I been live for? About an hour. I think we're gonna call it there. I already streamed earlier today as well. Probably gonna stream during Power Hour tomorrow. But Christian,
Wait, tell me what you think about
go ahead.
KHC real quick.
Yeah, for sure. Isn't that Kraft?
Yeah, we're at the 200-day moving average.
He's going for it.
Could be divergence,
Hail Mary.
but it's weird.
No. It's possible. Doesn't look insanely good. Let me try and chart this out completely. I don't really see like a super close support. The next major support, if it doesn't hold the 200, is 2974 in my opinion.
I mean, you could just like also just play the 200-day moving average. So
yeah, you could put your stop under that. Even though it has wicked under it and then bounced back up, kind of like what ABC was doing, like the day before it took off.
But
yeah, I don't know. This one I could see going either way if I'm being honest. Also, just kind of in the middle of a range.
Yeah,
I don't like how it fell under 32.39. That was kind of like a previous resistance in October. So I would have liked it to hold that. It still can happen. I'm not saying it can't. Just I don't know. I'd wait for a little bit of more, demand to come in, some more confirmation.
Yeah, I think it has a good bounce.
Yeah, off the 200, but it's holding it for now. We'll see. But yeah, thank you, Christian and Guy in Hat, for joining us.
Anytime.
I'm gonna type in at some guy in hat. Go follow at some guy in hat on Twitter, and then Christian G0508.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, go follow them on Twitter. We still got 35 people in here. If you enjoyed them in the call, if you enjoy everything they've been doing for the free trading movement in the Discord and on Twitter, go check them out. We're gonna get Christian to start tweeting more. But yeah, he's in the Discord regardless. He's really been probably more active than me in the Discord for the last few days. So go check them out on Twitter. And thank you guys for joining me tonight. Hopefully we can do this more often. Have a good one.
Yeah.
And good luck tomorrow trading.
Later, y'all.
All right, peace
Bye.
out. All right, hopefully you guys enjoyed that. This is the third time I've done a call while streaming. So I just think that it's nice to, mix it up every once in a while than just me talking, get some more opinions in here, create some conversation around it just rather than staring at charts. Just make it a little bit more fun and entertaining. So hopefully you all enjoyed that. I think we're just gonna call it there. I don't know. I feel like we've covered a lot today. I feel like it was a strong stream. Thank you all for the support. If you have not hit that like button, hit it on your way out. We need 2 more likes to hit 40. But yeah, probably going to be live during Power Hour tomorrow for the final stream of the week. And then hopefully you've been enjoying. I've been streaming 2 times a day for the past 3 days. So hopefully you've been enjoying that. But next week I do start college. So the streams are only going to be at 9 EST PM. Yeah, insane day for the trades. Looking at them again. So there you go. There you go. Those are the trades. None of them are down, except for Rocket down 0.20%. Apologies on that one. An awesome time for the trades. Manage your risk. Anything can happen. I'm not calling for panic. I'm just saying, be ready for anything, whether good or bad. Have a great night, everyone. Thank you for all the support, and peace out.